Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, I'm Kita and I'm your bestie when it comes to making money online. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the things that my community members have been asking me concerning money. Actually, I've been doing a lot of consultations recently. I've been asking a lot of questions from people who have approached me. They want to make money doing freelancing, or they want to make money from their business online, want to make money as a creative. I've done all of these things. I've been able to successfully monetize and hit 1 million in each of these things. When it comes to these things, I'm pretty good at teaching it. So I'm consulting and I noticed a trend, which is why I'm addressing it with this video. If you don't really know what this whole channel is about, I make videos about freelancing, about self-development, and about business. Basically, I love money and I believe everybody should love money too. Basically, I love money actually, and I talk about it a lot. And you find out why I love money in this video. Now, my major goal, besides making money, is to help other people make money too. So my goal is to become a millionaire in dollars, a billionaire if possible actually. But on my way there, I'd like to make as many people millionaires as possible, not by giving them money, but by giving them the knowledge that they need to make the money. Now, if that's something that you are interested in, then definitely you want to subscribe to this channel and you want to share this video with your friends. Now, let's get into the reasons why you're not making money online. Most people seem to think that when they are not making money online, it's something about not having money to make money alone. Basically, 50% of the whole problem is up here, is inside your head. In fact, more than 50% is up here. The rest might just be luck, might be chance, might be opportunity, might be skill, all of those things. But the most work has to do with your mindset and with your personal development. Now, I'm just going to dive right into the reasons why you are not making money online. The first reason is that you think you get what you deserve. I've seen a lot of people who think, I deserve riches, I deserve wealth, I deserve a lot of money, I deserve to look good, I deserve to live well. We all deserve good things, right? But you don't get what you deserve from life. You get what you work for. So you might deserve to look good, but if you don't work for it, if you don't make money, you're not going to be able to buy the things that you need to look good. So basically, it's not about what you deserve. We all deserve like a good life. Nobody deserves to be poor. Nobody deserves to lack. It happens to people, right? Or most of it is because you get what you work for. A lot of people seem to think that I'm going to tell you, from what I've seen so far, I swear to God, getting rich is hard. I'm not even joking. It's about the sheer amount of knowledge that you need to learn before you can skip from one phase of your life to the next phase. So basically, it's not about what you deserve. You need to change that mentality. If it's still in your head, I get what I deserve, you are not going to move any far in life, right? You need to know that it is what you work for that you are going to get. If you don't work for it, are you a thief? You're not going to get it. Now, like I mentioned earlier in this video, I said I've been consulting with members of my community. I've been asking a lot of questions, and this is number 2 reason why people don't make money. It's the way they feel about money. They feel shame about money. It's like, I've had to ask, how much do you love money? How do you feel about money? And then they say, I don't know. And do you think money is hard to make, or do you think money is easy to make for you? Not even like generally, for you. And that's where I start to see some of the issues and the reasons why, as a freelancer, they are not making money. As a creative, they are not monetized. As a business owner, they are not making sales. Major issue is that they think money is too hard to make. A lot of people seem to think money is hard. Definitely, it's not like it's not hard, right? Because of the sheer amount of things you need to learn, experiment, and all of that, the hurdles and everything. But the question is up here. You need to know that it's not exactly that difficult. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not exactly that difficult. You need to think of it as easy for you. So the processes may be hard, but for you to actually make it, it's easy. It has to be up here that money should not be difficult for you to make as a person. Not like there's no hard work involved, but not difficult in the sense that I can't do it. I can't. You need to think that, okay, this thing is very possible because there are other people that are making money. When I say, how do you feel about money? Do you feel shame? Do you feel resentment when I mention money? Like if I say I love money, how does that make you feel? How does it make you feel when I say I love money? I love money. Do you feel threatened? Why do you feel threatened? What's bad? Those are some of the things you want to ask yourself. That why do I feel threatened about somebody else saying I love money? Why do I feel I asked them, I said, say that I love money. Say it. It was so hard for her to get those words out of her mouth, right? So I think to a large extent you need to start saying I love money, I love money. It doesn't exactly bring the money in directly, but it changes something, switches something up there, and it makes money easier for you to get, I guess. Another reason why you're not making money online is that you don't even know how much you want to make. I've asked people, okay, I'm consulting each other, I'm like, okay, so tell me, how much you want to make? And you're like, a lot of money. How much is a lot of money? A lot of money. So how do we work towards getting you a lot of money? That's too vague. How much are you trying to make in the month of September? How much are you trying to make in the month of, October? How much are you trying to make before the end of this year? Now it is when you have a figure, okay, I'd like to make 1 million, then we can work towards getting you to 1 million, 500k, then we can create systems, step-by-step processes for us to get you, towards like 1 million, towards 500k, whatever amount that it is you are trying to make. If you don't know how much you are trying to make, you are not going to work as hard as is required for you to make that amount, right? If you say a lot of money, you probably will not do a lot of work. But if you say 1 million, then okay, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this in order to get this amount. This is the amount of work I need to put in order to get this amount. For a lot of people, they don't even know. You need a figure. Don't just say I want to make. How much do you want to make? So that's something that causes you to not even make. You won't make a lot online. I want to make 10 million. Okay, I know this is the amount of work I need to do. These are the amount of systems I need to do. I don't know this. I need clarity on this. I'm going to get a mentor. I'm going to find a mentor for this. I'm going to find a mentor for this. I'm going to find a mentor for. So far, let's just say I've had like 7 mentors or something. From each phase, I'm just getting mentors because I don't know a lot of things and I need to know them. So within 3 months, you've learned graphic design. You did not monetize graphic design. You didn't do anything with it. You didn't do projects, you didn't reach out to clients, you just learned it for learning's sake. You bought another course on maybe writing, you learned writing but you didn't practice it. You didn't learn it enough to be able to make money from it. You jumped from writing, you jumped to another skill. So you're just upping from skill to skill. So this is where there's money now. You run there and you go and start learning. This is where there's money now. From one skill to another skill, and the thing is, you're not going to make any money. You need to become an expert. You need to become good at it. One of my mentors said you have to do something for like 10 years. You have to 10 years, like, okay, you are doing the same thing for 10 years. You get good at it and people know you for it. You do the same thing for 30 years and then you become a monster at it. If you ask me how long am I going to be in the web design business, like the agency business of digital marketing, I plan to be there for long. Like I plan to cement my name on the grounds of marketing, like Kita. Do you get? Like it's not like I'm out here jumping. If I'm acquiring skills, I'm acquiring skills because I have this main skill that needs supporting skills. I'm not acquiring skills because I don't think this skill can make me money anymore. Any skill is monetizable. Any skill can make you money. So long you dedicate, it's not just any. There's some skills that will not pay you much. They are high-paying skills, and let me just put that there. So long you dedicate enough time and you invest in yourself, you are going to make money from that skill. So far, so good. While I was actively, on Fiverr, I worked as a web designer, email marketer, a web designer across like 7 different platforms, CMS platforms actually, Squarespace, WordPress, Wix, Show It. Basically, I was just picking up each of those. I was picking up different skills. but still within the niche of web design. I even did a lot of email marketing on Mailchimp, GetResponse, ConvertKit, so many platforms that I have used. But generally, I'd still say this is my core skill. It's not exactly like I'm jumping ship from skill to skill. I'm acquiring all of this. In fact, I learned 3D modeling. Not like I have anything I want to do with it, but if I'm ever going to build like a creative agency, not digital marketing agency right now, a creative agency, I just want to have like an idea of what goes on in that field, right? So I'm gathering skills just to support my main skills, right? Not exactly jumping from skill to skill. You don't want to do that. You want to find something that you love and own in on it. You have issues finding exactly what you love. I think I'll prescribe the book Ikigai to you. Ikigai, that book was, I loved the book, and I think it will help you in choosing and staying on one path. Stop jumping up and down. You have an entitlement mentality. You think that other people's money is your money. If you know 20 rich people, does not mean you are rich. You just know them, right? It needs to sink into your head that other people's money is not your money. Other people's money is not your money. Your money is your money, right? So when you feel entitled to other people's money, it kind of blocks you from making yours. When you keep if you keep depending on maybe your mom, your boyfriend, if you just keep depending, you are not going to have that urge to make your own. You need to put yourself in a situation where you are forced to go out and make your own money. That's how you can make money online. I hear people tell me all the time, I don't think there's money there's money online. In fact, I got to a point where I was just posting screenshots. I was just posting screenshots on my WhatsApp. Like, I'm selling out a course consultation. I'm posting the screenshot so you can see that it's not like there's no money. There's money. The question is that, do you have value? Do you have something people can pay for? Do you have something people want to pay you for? Do you have something people want to pay millions for? What exactly do you have that people would want and, give out their hard-earned money for? So I was saying, you can't feel entitled to anybody's money. Neither can you feel entitled to anybody's time. If I want to learn something from someone, and I know this is a very busy person, I'd ask that, do you consult? Is this something that you consult for? So I would know if I have to pay. Is there a course? Is there a book that you've written? Is there something I have to pay for? Because I don't feel entitled. I know how long it probably took you to learn what you've learned and everything. So I don't want to take your time. I just want, I just want to deliver me value. If I have to pay for it, I don't mind. Right? You need to have that mentality. Stop feeling like, oh, this person, I asked this person for money. This person is not giving me. This person is a bad person. That person's money is not your money. They not plan for you. Like, do you know what's... In fact, people just enter into my DM like, damn, I want to buy a laptop. Okay. I hope we get to that point where I can be buying laptops for people freely. I'd like to get to that point too. But then, I'm building my business. Most of the money I'm making is going back directly into my business. I'm just putting this out. Cause thank you for believing in me. But I hope I get to that point very soon. Another reason why you are not making money online is that you are self-obsessed. Now, you care too much about what people think about you, right? You just care a lot. What do people think? What will people say? If I start posting online, making videos, what will people say? Why do you care so much? Like, nobody's thinking about you. Like, I don't wake up in the morning and start wondering that, wow, look at the way this person posted their video on. Like, I have like 1 million other problems to deal with. So nobody cares to that extent. So just do your thing and just do your thing. Nobody cares that much. If you're going to offer services to people and you need to market these services online, do your marketing. Nobody cares to the extent of having sleepless nights over the fact that your background is not fine. Like, nobody, just post your video. It's not about the background, it's about the value that is coming out of your mouth, or whatever it is that you're actually trying to sell. No one cares about the things you think they care about. I don't have fine clothes. Nobody cares. Just deliver your value and go. Like, as you grow, you'd upgrade. Obviously, it's not like you're going to be at the same point for life. That's where there's problem. But for you to start, do what you want to do and get out of your head. Stop being so obsessed with yourself that you forget that it's not about you. It's about the people you are here to serve, right? It's just like me just keeping quiet. I'm not going to film this video until I buy a digital camera. I'm not going to film. I'm not going to post online because people will think my work is mediocre. Who cares? The major thing is that, can this thing help people? Can this thing help people? Every other thing is like, oh, let's just make it easier to access for more people. But the major thing is that, can what you are doing, can it help people? Can it change lives? Can it move people? Can people feel like, wow, I'm just glad to have met you, to have learned from you, or to have bought this thing from you. It completely changed my life. Like, that's what you should be saying. Stop being so obsessed about yourself and whether or not. I promise you, we're not thinking about you. So just do your thing, okay? And serve others. I can easily tell within 5 to 10 minutes of meeting someone if they are readers, if they learn a lot, if they've worked on themselves. A lot of people, they've not worked on themselves, and it's very obvious because when you start to read a lot, you develop yourself, you learn a lot every day. The quality of conversations you are able to make is way higher, right? You are able to express yourself better. You are able to make better decisions. It just impacts your life overall, right? You have better relationships with people. Now, when I meet people that have not worked on themselves, you can see the selfishness. You can see most of the things I've talked about, the entitlement, them being self-obsessed, all of those things. Like, it's so evident, right? There's a point at which you need to unlearn a lot of things for you to get where you are going. If you are trying to make 1 million, best believe you need to unlearn the way you were doing things previously and learn how to do it, how to get to that point, right? At each point, you need to keep learning. So if you refuse to work on yourself, if you refuse to learn more, personally, even right now, as busy as I am, I try to dedicate at least 3 hours to just learning, to reading books, to watching videos online, to just learning, I have a whole book where I jot out, I write out things I'm learning from people. I'm just, how to say, just learning and learning and learning, because you can never know enough. If you believe you know too much, you know everything, you are not going to go very far, right? Wherever you cap your knowledge, whenever you stop learning, that's how far you are going to go. That's how far you are going to grow, and you are not going to move further than that. So you need to know that you cannot cap yourself. You can't cap your knowledge. If you are trained, if you are born in the middle class family, not like there's a middle class family anymore in Nigeria, I just maybe higher class, lower class. You are taught to manage money, to hoard money, money does not grow on trees. You know, one of the best books I ever read in my life was Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I recommend the book to you. It's open your mind about money, so you are able to have better conversations about money and, you know, find out what your limiting beliefs are. Sometimes we believe some very weird things about money that makes it so hard for us to make money. For instance, money does not grow on trees makes you feel like money is extremely hard to get. It's only extremely hard to get when you've not done most of the things that I've talked about in this video, or when you believe in most of the things that I've talked about, right? You need to find out what those limits, those things that they've taught you about money. You need to, those things that they've taught you about money while you were growing up, you know, manage. You're not going to make a lot of money if you want to keep managing money. You need to want more. You need to want. Do you really want money? It's a very big question. Do you really want? Because if you want money, you'd work hard, but you walk the walk. You do the things that will bring in that money, right? And well, so far I've met a lot of people that just like the idea of money. They don't really want money. So it's like you're afraid of failing. Like, what if I fail? Same thing with being self-obsessed. Why are you so scared of failing? You've already failed the minute you choose to not take action. At each point in my life where I've had like all these crazy ideas, crazy things that I want to do that they are so crazy that when I tell people, they're like, "Start," and I'm like, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to go for it. Like, I don't care. I don't care how hard this thing sounds. I don't care how crazy this may make me seem. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And I just go ahead and I do it and I get good results, right? You need to step out of that fear of failure. You're not going to fail if you keep learning, if you keep trying to do it better. And even if you do fail, you can always try again. Like, it's not even that. I feel like the whole concept of being afraid of failure is because of the educational system and how they make failure feel like such a bad thing, right? I mean, in some spheres, right, you can't afford to fail because it's a matter of life and death. Things like medicine and such and such. But like in the real world, you definitely need to fail a lot of times. Like, you may create an offer that nobody wants to buy, create a product that does not do well. The demand is not there for it. You know, you fail a couple of times and then you fail some, but you learn lessons that help you win later in life, right? So don't be afraid of failing, baby girl and gentleman. Don't be afraid of failing. Go hard. Go hard. If you go so, there's a point at which you go hard that it's just impossible for you to fail. There's a book called I don't want to pull out the book, called the 10x rule. I think you should read that book if you struggle with, fear of failure. You totally need to read that book. The 10x rule by Grant Cardone. It's a book by Grant Cardone. It's a book that I've talked about a lot on this channel. So go ahead, get the book, read the book, and come back and testify. Money is, I think you need money to make money. Most of the time, you need time to make. You need time. Okay. So there's this video I made where I talked about how to start from scratch and make money doing anything. So I think you should totally watch that video because I explore ways in which you can start basically from nothing, from no money, to the point where you can now build money, build influence, build all of that. So definitely check out that video. But I'll tell you this, most of the time you just need time. Okay, you need to be learning a lot. Some of these books you can get a free PDF. I mean, not like I support that, but if you are really hungry about learning, there are people that will give you. There are people I gave access before I stopped giving people access to my courses for free. I'd give you access. I'll say, okay, watch this thing. But I noticed that it's not about the money. The problem is you. You are not even hungry for money. You are not hungry for knowledge. You are just complaining. And I'm not the kind of person you complain to. If you complain to me, I'll give you a solution. If you cannot take the solution, that's fine. That's fine because it's really not about money. It's about your mindset. Once you are ready and that thing clicks in your head, I'm tired of my situation. I'm tired of this thing that is going on in my life. You start to make money. You need to get to that point where you are tired. If you are still where you are right now and you're like, I'm not comfortable, it's because you are not yet tired. When you are tired, you work so hard that people will beg you to stop working. I've gotten to that. Hey, get us over there. Do you know how much I'm trying to make? Just leave me alone. Let me make my money. Okay? When I make my money, you can tell me to rest. Another thing is that you are too afraid to invest in knowledge. I've met a lot of people. My course is 50k. Okay, my course is 50k, but I've made millions from the knowledge in this course. So what exactly is scaring you? And I'm like, you have access to me. You don't even have to pay the full payment. You can pay half of my. I'm talking about my web design course now. My web design course is 50,000 naira as of this moment, 2023 September 10. It is 50,000. I'll probably take that course up to 400,000 in the coming months. But we'll see about that. I'm like, okay, now this course, you're going to make a lot of money. I guarantee it. And it's like, so with currently going to be hosting what I call the Brand Up project in October. Right? I'm going to be teaching everything I know about branding, digital marketing, building your business from scratch all the way up and doing it right. And it goes for 17,000. It's going to be a 3-day power-packed class, or shall I say workshop, where I'm going to be debunking a lot of myths. I'm going to be teaching you a lot of things because I want you at the end of that process, that project, to be able to make money, to feel confident about money, to change a lot of things about the way you think about money, and to multiply your sales. In fact, you should check out the testimonials that people have been giving me on the consultations I did this week. Very powerful testimonials. People already making money just from talking to me after 1 hour. See this knowledge I'm giving you right now that I'm sharing with you. You better take it. Take it, because I'm not joking, I'm not playing. These are things that I've been through, their faces have passed through, and I can give you advice because I just know I can give you advice because I know it works. You are too afraid to invest in knowledge. See, there's no point at which you'd want to go from one step to the next step without investing money. You have to invest your money, you have to invest your time. Okay? You have to. And obviously, there are sometimes you buy the wrong things, or you buy things that are not useful for you in that moment. But eventually, they will become useful and you can always go back to them, right? So you should not be afraid of investing in courses, of investing in classes, in workshops, in mentorships. Invest in yourself and your joy will be full. So, finally, the last reason why you're not making money online is that you care too much what people think. There's this class, blah blah blah. You're like, "Mommy, what do you think about this thing?" That's what you're asking every other person. You have an idea, this big idea that you think will blow up online. This creative video that you think you can make that will blow up. You have these ideas, and you're not doing any of them because you care so much. You want to have a second opinion, a third opinion, a fourth opinion, a fifth opinion. I'm the kind of person that I just do stuff, right? I know when it's time for me to ask for people's opinions and when it's time for me to make the decision by myself, because they are not you. They don't see life from your point of view. At some point, I had to realize that okay, it's like I'm a visionary. I'm able to see things that other people cannot see. So when I say this is how I plan to do this thing within the next 1 year, and everybody say don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, they can't see it from my point of view, right? You have to get to a point where you don't really care what other people think about you, whether you fail, whether you win. You don't care. You just want to do. I'm losing my voice. You just want to do what needs to be done to get the results you want. Okay? For that, in fact, I'll prescribe another book for you. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. You can also check by Mark Manson. I think you can also check You Are Badass by who wrote that book? I think it's Jen Sincero. I can't even remember. But you need to check out all of those books, right? They will help you form a better mindset about money, about work, about yourself. So I hope that you found value in this video and that somehow I've been able to touch some parts within you that is hiding. Because there's money to be made online. I'll tell you, I have friends that make millions monthly from WhatsApp. I have friends that make millions monthly from Instagram. I have friends that make millions from Upwork, from Fiverr. I know there's money. In fact, I have friends that make money from Reddit, from Twitter. There's money online because where there are people, there is money. Where there are people, there is money. Okay, money is about people and is the exchange of value. Is there somebody here that can pay for this? Somebody here that can pay for this? That is what money is essentially. So where there are people, there is money. So there's money online. What are you waiting for? What's the issue? Well, I've listed some of your problems. And I hope that you don't take this with levity. You go all in, start to make money. You cannot. Are you not tired? Because me, I'm tired. So anyways, if you liked this video, you found value in it, share with your friends. Share this video. Let this video go out. A lot of people need to know about this. A lot of people who are still poor because they don't know this, they don't know any of these things. You want them to know, okay? I want this message to get across to a lot of people. Help me on my mission. Make a lot of millionaires that don't do Yahoo. Yeah, my point. Anyways, that's all for today's video. I hope that you found value and have a lovely week. Bye.